Hey Karu, I'm leaving tomorrow to walk this short section of the Pacific Coast Trail from Echo Lake up to Donner Pass. I think it's about 60 miles, and I figured I'd go through my gear just to show you for fun. So let's start over here. That's my backpack. It's a Z-Packs pack. My tent, and this is the, actually that's the tarp part of it. That's the bathtub and bug net, obviously my trekking poles, a couple water bottles, and I hang these off of the straps on my backpack. So this is the front, and then the bottom part there's a shock cord that holds them up. That seems to work pretty well for me. This is my sleeping bag, and actually this, rather than using a stuff sack, this sack inflates my my sleeping pad, and it actually works really well. If I open this up, I can roll that up and get it nice and packed down and stick it in the bottom of the pack, and it works well. And that should keep it an extra layer to maybe keep it dry if it needs it, although it's not completely waterproof, I don't think. This is my sleeping pad. This is a 1/8" closed cell pad that I can put down under this to kind of protect it in case there's something that might put a hole in it. But also, if this gets irreparably damaged, this will insulate me at night. Food. So what I've got here are 2 bags I'm going to have food in. One is my main meals, the yellow bag, and the red is kind of snacks. So the red bag has dried fruit, just a little bit of jerky, just kind of as a treat, but a lot of granola bars and stuff like that that have more calories. For breakfast, I'm going to have just oatmeal. I brought along enough to eat a couple of Pop-Tarts every day. This is just a bag of almond nut butter. It's like a pound of it, and I really like that, and it's high in calories. And then I've got a bunch of Mountain House meals in here, just the freeze-dried meals. So this will all go in this bag, and this whole bag is just full of more of the same of this. So I think that ought to be plenty for what we're doing. So this is my backup clothes, which I'm going to keep in this little cheap dry sack. So it's a shirt, pair of wind pants, long underwear, and warm socks for a night. In addition, this is a fleece. This is a really nice, super lightweight but really warm fleece that I got. It's a I don't remember what the brand. It's like Marmot or something, but I really like it. I've been using it for several years. Actually, most of the gear I have here I bought around 2015, 2016, that area. This is my down jacket, which I will use probably as a pillow if it's warm enough at night. I think we're not supposed to get much below 30 at night, in which case I shouldn't need that to sleep in. This is actually just a windbreaker, and it also is water resistant, so I'll probably use it most of the time unless we get in really, really heavy rain. And actually there's no rain forecast at all, which is good. But just in case, this is a cheapo raincoat, which weighs next to nothing, but I figured I can use that if I need to. Pair of sandals for in camp. Buff to use as a hat or a mask if I need it. These are Dirty Girl gaiters that are keep rocks out of my shoes. Pair of gloves with cut off fingers and then mittens that pop over them, lightweight. My hat, which is actually falling apart. I'm not sure how much longer this hat is actually going to be useful, but it'll last on this. I brought some really, really cheap, lightweight micro spikes just in case we get into some snow. I don't think it's going to be too bad, hopefully, but if it is, that's fine. I think these will do it. So I've got some electronics here. This is headlamp. This is water sterilizer, and of course my Garmin GPS, so I can text with Sarah no matter where we are. It's my spoon. I hooked it onto my little Leatherman. This isn't a micro. This is like a squirt. It has pliers on it, which I find really useful actually, instead of the big scissors. So there's my cooking setup. Actually, I just have a little canister stove in there and a a little windscreen. So that's pretty lightweight. This is a major luxury item. It's a chair. It's just so much more comfortable in camp to sit in a chair when I'm cooking. It's worth it to me. Here, actually, so this is my extra power, which I'll have my phone as well, which I'm filming on right now. And I think it's going to last. I think it should be fine with this. And this will charge all of these devices and my phone if I need to top anything up. I think the phone is the only thing I'm really going to have to top up on this trip. So I've got some nice lightweight rope for hanging my food if I need to. This is actually a little bucket, which is really great for getting water. In camp, you can fill it up and it'll fill my water bottles multiple times. So that I found this, weighs less than an ounce and it's super nice. This is sunscreen with duct tape for disasters in it. This loofah is great for washing up. I love it. It's a little abrasive. Bug net, put over my hat in case I'm bad. Compass in case I get lost. Let's see, obviously there's just toiletry stuff. This has some super glue, just a bunch of extra stuff in case I need it for blisters, K-tape for blisters, little shot cord for hooking things up, some extra matches, medicine, that kind of stuff is all in there. And I think, and this is actually the bag for the sleeping pad, so it has the repair kit in it, but I use that as my ditty bag for all this stuff goes in this bag. And I think that's it. I guess I could show you the shoes I'm going to wear are these Lone Peak, Ultra Lone Peaks, which I really like. I've been wearing the Ultras for about 2 years now. And those are fairly new. I've been wearing them the last 2 weeks just to make sure that they're comfortable. Yeah, so I think all of this together is going to come in, including water, at just under 25 pounds or right around 25 pounds. So hopefully that will be that'll be good. So I will take lots of pictures. I don't know how much video I'm going to take because I want to conserve my battery life. But I'll let you know how the trip goes. That's my story. Sticking to it.